stolen by Johnson. Here's Thomas. It's tipped. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Outside Schroeder to the middle. Oh, rejected by Wenbanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Knight, the pass to Sohan. Johnson with the defensive effort. And Schroeder has got the ball here for Brooklyn. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their two meetings last year.
So you know that every game these two teams play will be an exciting one.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
A nice shot by Knight.
Finding the most open guy. Good vision from Trey Jones out there.
High post Claxton. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Johnson inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And out the line, shooting two, Cameron Johnson.
Shooting two.
The free throw dropped for Johnson. And Johnson drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's Knight. It's blocked. Here's Thomas. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the Nets miss again.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups. One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
Here's Jones after the basket by Brooklyn. And he gets it to go. Knight's got 6. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Johnson passes to Thomas.
San Antonio foul. Knight. First personal foul. Team second.
Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 2 to the paint. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah,
Score some easy looks so they can start to establish themselves.
A nice shot by Knight.
good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Pass to Bridges. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game.
And Schroeder entrusted to run this offense, making the right calls.
Here's Knight. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And he lays it up and in. 10 points for him.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Schroeder passes to Thomas. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Claxton. Pass to Bridges. Lays it up and banks it in. Bridges has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Here's Knight. From down in the low post, it goes.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
The Nets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Thomas. Over Johnson. Thomas misses.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Schroeder with it. He's picked up by Jones. Jones with the block. And he gets it back from deep. Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
When Keldon Johnson gets near the rim, he's ready to dunk it home. Defense, better be aware.
Pass to Johnson. Schroeder against Jones. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at San Antonio. Sitting in 7th place right now. They'd like to climb up the standings.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Here's Thomas. Last game he had 28 points. Schroeder passes to Thomas. 5 to shoot. No good that time.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And Smitty, even as his game has evolved, Keldon Johnson remains a spark plug.
You know, he plays with so much energy. He has become more than a downhill scorer. He can hit the jumper off the catch or dribble and keep defenders honest. There's a certain electricity to Schroeder's game, this time with a statement finish.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Knight. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Thomas. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game. Timeout call. Brooklyn. Such a critical time of year for a lot of teams, Grant. Everybody jockeying for playoff position.
I love it. And we all know how important seeding can be come the postseason. So even teams outside the playoff picture still have time as long as they make their move now.
Here's Thomas. They've got Dennis Schroeder. He's out there with Cam Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Clowney in at power forward. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Knight. Yes! And it's Wenbanyama picking up the assist. Knight's got 16 points.
What a smart pass from Wenbanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's Thomas. Outside Johnson. Pass to Clowney. Schroeder with it. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Spurs. Wenbanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wesley. Here's Knight, covered by Schroeder. Here's Knight. It's stolen by Johnson. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. 13 feet out. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Knight, and he hits it to tie the game. He's got 18.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Brooklyn's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Schroeder passes to Thomas. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
And the first one at the line is good. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And he makes both free throws. San Antonio with the ball. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against the Magic was tremendous. He ended up with 59 points and moved the ball well, feeding the hot hand. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Down low. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight. Wenbanyama up top. He's guarded by Claxton.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wenbanyama.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Brooklyn calls timeout.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your next youth dance team.
Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
And the energy this team plays with on the offensive glass is infectious. They simply don't give up and keep after plays, which has boded well for them.
Schroeder passes to Thomas. Back to Schroeder. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Claxton, and he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
And Schroeder becoming a more consistent floor general out there.
Inside, here's Knight. Yes, and it's Wenbanyama picking up the assist. Wenbanyama's got 4 assists now tonight. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Now here's Schroeder. He's averaging more than 12 a game. A consistent threat on offense. Here's Johnson. The shot off that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. And he lobs it up to the rim.
These types of buckets get Jeremy going. I love how tough this kid is.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Pass to Johnson. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3. Johnson's got 7.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Oh, rejected by Wenbanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wenbanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Claxton up top. Back to Thomas. Gets it to go. 3 makes, 9 attempts.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
San Antonio leading. Outside Johnson. Stripped it away. Outside Schroeder. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Claxton. San Antonio with a rebound. Wenbanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Knight. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Ten points for him.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's Knight. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Knight. Shot clock at 6. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Great ball movement there by Keldon, making the smart play.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Thomas passes to Claxton. Here's Clowney. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Victor Wenbanyama. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And the Spurs making a change here. Collins, he's checked in for Wenbanyama. Osman comes in for Sohan. Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Johnson. And it's Jones in for Wesley. Here's Knight. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And Grant is someone whose career spanned eras. You feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, B.A., it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Simmons, the pass to Thomas. Is blocked by Collins. And the Spurs shooting 76%. You don't see this often.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now Simmons providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Thomas misses. Here's Knight. Walker covering. Collins passes to Jones. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
That jumper is something pretty to watch. Jones has that move on repeat.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Thomas. He's got 12. 6 on the shot clock. Walker for 3. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Simmons has got 3 assists tonight.
Like a slingshot. Once the ball's in Walker's hands, he's locked and loaded.
A nice shot by Knight.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
1:49 left in the half. And Simmons has got the ball here for Brooklyn. 9-point game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Ben Simmons has dealt with injuries, yes, but the mental aspect is also one that he's working on. He said, quote, being assertive and aggressive. I know who I am. I know I need to get to the rim and get buckets, and that's also going to help my teammates and get them going. Brian, they are all about regaining that confidence.
Such a key right now. Thanks, Alec. Good stuff there.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Knight, the pass to Collins. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Collins has got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Here's Knight. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
Outside Walker. There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Controls the rebound and the putback. Simmons has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Here's Knight. Here's Collins. And the layup is good. Give him 8 points now.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Thomas, defended by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got 39.
What a setup by Jones, using his passing skills to put it on a plate.
Fires for 3. And that's not going to go. And so the San Antonio Spurs in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Wenbanyama. And it's Knight in at the 2-guard spot.
You got to enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal.
Lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate. And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And the basket by Bridges.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Here's Knight driving to the basket, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Schroeder with it. Pass to Johnson. Here's Thomas. Looking to get back on track. Second shot opportunity. Oh, it's blocked by Wenbanyama. Here's Knight, covered by Johnson. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Fast break. Here we go. Three-pointer Bridges gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got 43 points.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Schroeder. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Not one to back down inside. Schroeder likes to get right into the teeth of the defense.
Down low. Here's Knight. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Thomas. 14 points for him. Pass to Schroeder. Jones grabs the board. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Throws it up high.
What a lob. Jeremy Sohan ready to spike it.
And Brooklyn has possession. Trailing by 10. Now Schroeder. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. From deep, Johnson. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Thomas. It's hauled in by Wenbanyama. Wenbanyama's got 8 rebounds in the game.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitutions on the court. Shooting for San Antonio. Wenbanyama. 1 time from the line.
Free throw good, Wenbanyama.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wenbanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Here's Thomas. 14 points for him. Six to shoot. Pass to Walker. All alone. And he hits the jumper. Walker's got 12 points here in the second half. And so the San Antonio Spurs ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even 1001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Very specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
And the key is fast decision-making. That takes great recognition. And that also takes all 5 guys communicating.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Ben Simmons, Sharp out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's Cam Thomas, and it's Schroeder in at the point. So that's the Nets 5.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Pass to Thomas. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His third personal foul.
And the upcoming schedule for the Brooklyn Nets. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court when traveling.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And for the Spurs, they're shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. A nice shot by Knight.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Thomas. 4-3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wenbanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Yep, that one goes. Knight's got 55.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Thomas. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Tries again. Got it. Thomas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Working in that mid-range area. The analytics may not love it, but that's a good look for him.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Walker. The rebound by the Spurs.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
They grab their own miss. Here's Knight. Shot clock at 5. And it's Thomas with the rebound. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one off sharp. Some changes for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Johnson in for Walker. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Here's Knight. No good off the glass.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
It's hauled in by Wenbanyama. Wenbanyama's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Knight. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 18. Pass to Thomas. Count the basket. Thomas has got 20.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
The Nets have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Schroeder. Oh, rejected by Wenbanyama. And they're able to recover. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Wenbanyama.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Jones against Schroeder. Johnson for 3. Here's Sharp. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. To the paint. Here's Knight. And a nice finish on the layup. Knight's got 59 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Pass to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Knocks down the long J.
Schroeder has really improved as a three-point shooter. With that shot, he becomes even more dangerous.
Good! That's another bucket!
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. To the inside. Here's Thomas. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And for San Antonio, their shooting has been incredible. 72%. Here's Knight. Stolen by Schroeder. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. Elbow shot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wenbanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Sohan. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
I like whenever Sohan looks to attack inside. It forces the defense sometimes to compromise.
Bridges, he's checked in for Sharp. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Thomas. Back to Schroeder. From the line, again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, the Nets shooting 27% here in the fourth. Pass to Thomas. And the NBA's TV deal expires after next season. What are you hearing about where things are headed, Grant?
Well, B.A., the league seems focused on greater access for the fans, especially the cord cutters. So with more games on broadcast TV and possibly a streaming package as well.
Here's Johnson. Gets an open look and hits it. And the Spurs with possession here. Here's Knight on the take. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Thomas. Shot from the top of the key. And the Nets tack on 2 more.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Knight. Outside Johnson. Nice D from Bridges. And the Nets shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Schroeder. Out to Bridges. Pass to Thomas. Back to Bridges. Here's Claxton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And the free throw, no good. Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Claxton. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Bridges down low, covered by Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Jones finds Wenbanyama. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Shooting for San Antonio. Wenbanyama. 1 time from the line.
Free throw good, Wenbanyama. And Smitty, it seemed like the NBA's age minimum would go back to 18. Why do you think it didn't happen in the latest CBA?
You know, B.A., I'm with you. I thought it would go back to 18, but I think the league looked at it and had these guys play 1 year of some kind of post-high school, whether it's college or some other leagues. I think that was the mindset.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
This here was a gutsy performance from him in front of a tough crowd. The fans were on his back, and it never got to him. If anything, it motivated him more. To the middle. The steal. Johnson against Bridges. Wenbanyama down low. Goes up from the block. That one goes in. Wenbanyama's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wenbanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Thomas. And he comes up with a bucket.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Wenbanyama, no good.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And as it was for the prodigy.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
To the paint. Here's Bridges. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. To the inside. Wenbanyama. No good. Some solid defense from Claxton. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 19-point game. He drops it from range.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Knight. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the top.